You're in the curtain as well, all the way to the end.
Okay, with the run-by completed, if I could continue to have your attention for just a minute in two parts, I'll give you a tiny little bit of the history of the Kettle Valley Railway, built between 1910 and 1915. The main line is CPR, Canadian Pacific, completed in the 1880s, but it was way too far to the north. Competition from American lines running up out of Washington obviously made it necessary for Canadian Pacific to build a southern main line. Back to you in a second. So after many years of discussion and debate, Canadian Pacific decided it would build a southern main line, the coast to the Kootenay line as it was referred to, from Hope all the way to Midway, where it would connect with Canadian Pacific line that already had come from the prairies. And this would put the competition out of the operation here. Canadian lines would operate Canadian business and the Americans would go back to where they came from. The reason I emphasize that, I find it amusing to reflect on the fact that Canadian Pacific was being run at the time by Lord Thomas Shaughnessy, and the Great Northern Railway in northern United States was being run by John J. Hill. Shaughnessy was actually an American by birth, and Hill was a Canadian. So you had an American running the Canadian Railway arguing with a Canadian running the American Railway. And it turned out that Great Northern and Canadian Pacific were legislated to cooperate. From Princeton all the way over to Hope, the KBR was actually offered running rights to the Great Northern Railway, which came up and joined at Princeton on the phone line up on Midley and Karamia. So the two railways actually were negotiated to operate together. Great Northern didn't run very often, but they did have to pay Kettle Valley Railway every year a stipend to have running rights.